question that I'm asked a lot is about blogging or wikis, or how can I have students be able to carry on a conversation while online. And one solution may be a site that's called Padlet. Now, I did preview this in one of our s'more flyers that we had, and I've had lots of questions generated as a result of that. So I just kind of wanted to walk through how you would actually create your wall. So now I've created an account, and this is the home page for Padlet, and I click on where it says build a wall. Now it comes up and looks like this. Now seriously, you are going to actually be building a wall here, and I'm not going to add any extra little features here to begin with, so I'm just going to start on it. All I need to do is left double click on this wall, and I can type in my name. So we're going to pretend like this is going to be a class event that we have, and then what was your reaction to the ending of this week's book? I can do something like that. Now when I click back on the wall, there, it's on the page. And if I left click, I can drag this any place I want. So let's say we want to put this in the center of the screen. Then when the students answer, we'll have them going around this central question that we have. Now, when you are in on this, if I click on that pencil, I can edit the post. You'll see that you have some options where you can add a URL over to a site. You can upload a file or an image to put in here if you'd want to. So you could actually have the students describe whatever it is that they see. Or, this is kind of the cool part, you can take a photo from the webcam. So if you're kind of daring and want to do that, that'd be fantastic to do. Now, what you need to do is make this available to the students. So I'm going to go over under this sprocket looking item, and I'm going to click on it, and you'll see I could add what I would like my little sticky note type items to be that would fall on the page right here. But more importantly, I can come over here, and this is going to be an important part of how you set up your Padlet wall. So I'm going to click on privacy, and I want to change a few things. If I want to make this password protected, the only way that they can enter onto the site is to go through here. I can also have this be a hidden link, and this is one that I would recommend for you because you don't want it to be necessarily open to everybody. So your choice would be that people can view it but can't do anything with the wall. They can write on it, but they can't edit anyone else's postings that they have. Or you would give them that can moderate on it. You probably in a school situation don't want to use this one. So I'm going to click on Can Write, and there we go. And you can have that. That's fantastic to be able to do that in there. You could add people by email, but there's no reason you need to. And the other super important one is down here on the bottom where it says Moderate Posts. You want to select that radio button right there because you do want to approve everything that gets posted onto your wall. Believe me, with students, you want to make sure you do that. Then I click Submit, and you'll see that everything was saved. Now, I can come up here to my layout, and right now I'm in freeform with this wall. Maybe you want to have a more traditional look of a blog. So if I click Stream, see what it does? One post will be on top of the other one. So if somebody else would respond to this, then that post would end up being placed on this page, and so on and so on and so on. So, I mean, if you want to have a look of a little more traditional blog or even of a wiki, you've got it right here. I kind of like the free form only from the standpoint that students like to have something a little bit on the different side with it. I could go to wallpaper. I could choose what I would like my background to be for on the page. So I mean, I could choose like this brick look if I'd want to. I had paper before. I could choose a sand look. You can choose whatever you'd like. There's quite a few good ones here to choose from, so that's really quite good also. Also, you have over here with you can put an address to have down here on with this if you would like to. You can change your profile. Your notifications now is the big one that you want. If you guys go through and look at this, you'll get it. It's not that hard to put together. I click on my notifications, and this could be to send me an email once a day so you could see if somebody is responding to your post, which isn't that just phenomenal? I think that's just absolutely fantastic. So now I want to I have everything set up, and I want to be able to share this with my students. So I would click on the share icon on the side right here, and I'm going to email this off to myself. So when I hit email, I can type in my address right here, and you'll see this is the address that it is, and I'm going to actually send that. There we go. So and then I'm going to log out of this. So I go back to the home page, and I click this power button up here in the corner. I log out. I want to make sure you see that I really am getting out of this. Come to my email. It says that I've created one. I click on it, and all you have to do is share that URL with the students, and they can start entering on here. So, what was your reaction to the ending of this week's book? So I click on here. You do want to have the kids put their name on it. So I might go Tim S. Don't have them put their whole name on. I was amazed. There we go. And so now when they click off of that, see it says awaiting approval. So they'll know that it's just waiting. The students can go in and they can edit their entry if they want. But you'll see if they come over to mine, it comes up on here, but they can't edit what I've done. That's all gone. So now let's go back over again. I want you to be able to see this. I'm going to log back into my Padlet account again. Now I log into it, and if I come up to the top up here, it says your walls right here. So when I click on that, it'll show me my walls that I have, and you can create a whole bunch of walls if you want to. When I click on it, I come over and hey, look right here. Being the administrator of this site, I can either approve the message or I can remove the message. We don't have to worry that students will see something negative or something bad with it. Once I click approve, now anybody who goes to the site will be able to see this. And I can rearrange it if I want to. So say that students are getting it all over the place, I can just bring it in and keep it all going right around here. So hopefully you can kind of start seeing the power that you could have with Padlet designing your own documents. I mean, they're fantastic, and you do have to, when you design that, go over and check out the gallery that they have here, because you can see what some people have done with Padlet. I mean, it's fantastic. It could be just the answer to what you're looking for better classroom participation in your room.